Next, we want to put on the breastplate of righteousness. Allow God's power to work as you put on the breastplate of righteousness. This is a vital piece of battle armor. It has a dominant function, which is protection, but there is a secondary function. It's a lesser function in the midst of battle, but it's still important. And I would argue that secondary function is proclamation. So you have protection and you have proclamation. Here's what I mean by that. The armor, as you see here, this is Roman armor. These are that's their breastplate, these small little medallions. They have these insignias on them. They have these faces and these names, and sometimes it would be gods or it would be things of strength. It would be this thing that they're saying about themselves. Later on, Roman armor eventually had built-in muscles. They had like this built-in muscular structure. And it's like, well, why would you do that? It seems a little vain. No, if I'm attacking someone and they've got bigger muscles than me under their armor, I'm going to get a little scared, like they're stronger. So you could have weak men in armor that made them look like they had muscles, and it would project and proclaim to them, I'm stronger than you are. That's the power of the proclamation of the breastplate, but the breastplate also protects you. It keeps your vital organs from being hurt. So we want to put on the breastplate of righteousness. Righteousness protects our hearts, and it proclaims that we have love for God. I would say that righteous living based on loving obedience to God strengthens our fellowship with the Lord and our witness to others. That's the protection and the proclamation component. This piece is vital in our spiritual warfare. We can't go out to battle without it. We would be subject to attacks that we would not be able to resist without being able to have the righteousness that we live in that comes to us through Christ. And then we proclaim as we live what he commanded us. Remember John, it says, if you love me, you will keep my commands. Well, I love you and I keep his commands, and then I'm righteous. I also profess Christ as my Savior, which makes me righteous just by the fact that I profess him as my Savior.